Hello and welcome to this big NDTV exclusive with Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma. Thank you very much indeed for joining us, Himanta da, because we are having this interview of yours here in Guwahati in the Chief Minister's office, but your footprint is now expanding beyond the borders of the Northeast. From Guwahati to Gujarat, you seem to be on the rise and you're making news. Now, this is not the first time that you've campaigned, by the way, for BJP in other elections, right? It's just that this time for some reason थोड़ा आप ज़्यादा viral हो रहे हैं आजकल, but आप पहले भी campaign कर चुके हैं बाहर.
I think
you have campaigned in the past.
I think the matter of the factual metric is that all the chief minister of
Campaign.
any political party campaign in other state whenever there is election. So I don't know. Media is little generous towards me, so I.
No. The thing is that to get attention, to make headlines is fine. But it is the manner in which it is made, that is where the question arises. And some of the things you said, for example, when you brought up that entire thing where, you know, the gruesome murder of Shraddha Walkar, and you used that to make what can be seen as communally loaded divisive barbs about Aftab, about love jihad. As a chief minister, is that appropriate?
You see, for you, it is a communally loaded statement. For any left liberal, it is a communally loaded statement. But for me, this statement was made in the national interest.
But what is love jihad? What is the how do you even define something like a love jihad?
Love jihad has been defined by Kerala High Court in its judgment. Love jihad is a very, very important issue for us even in Assam, because this love or so-called love is made with certain specific purposes. When the purposes are not fulfilled, you see the fate like Shraddha.
Sir, I just want to push back on this, because you know we've studied this at great length, and frankly there appears to be virtually no evidence of something of the existence of love jihad. Now let's just look at this Shraddha case, for example, right? Just because the victim is a Hindu and the perpetrator or the accused is a Muslim, you are labeling it as love jihad. But in the same month, let me finish the question. In the same month, you have countless examples of horrific acts of violence against women in the same nature. I'll just give you an example. In UP in Azamgarh, a young man called Prince Yadav and his cousin Sarvesh are accused of chopping his partner Aradhana Prajapati into pieces. In West Bengal, the family of Ujjwal Chakraborty killed and hacked his body into pieces. UP again in Mathura, police arrested the parents of 21-year-old Ayushi Yadav. They killed her and stuffed her body into suitcase in pieces. Now what jihad is this?
Yeah, you see, you will cite certain example which will suitable to you, and I will cite examples or the reality which going to prove that love jihad is not a concept, it is a reality. Shraddha's case is also linked up with appeasement. When there was a Shiv Sena Congress government there in the Maharashtra, in 2020, Shraddha lost an FIR. Now, as you know, under the law, no FIR can be withdrawn by anyone.
Sir.
Yes, tell me.
No, I'm saying, sir, what I think is happening here is that the very unfortunate nature of how crimes are perpetrated against women in our society, which cuts across all communities, is being given a communal spin without any evidence.
No, you see that as a crime against women. I see that is a combination of love jihad, combination of appeasement, and combination of crime against women.
Again, when you talk about love jihad, I mean, we can go into example after example coming from the government itself. In February 2020, Home Ministry response in Parliament, the term love jihad is not defined by existing laws. No such case of love jihad has been reported by any of the central agencies.
That is a question. We are asking now to define the term of love jihad, because we are convinced that love jihad is a reality. Even when you go the polygraphic trace of Aftab, he said, I did something which will put me in Jannat. you hear his statement, at least on media, it has
Sir,
been reported. Tell me.
You talked about Assam. You said there's a problem in Assam. We actually filed RTIs to find out what the problem is in Assam. This is some of the response. This we got just in June of this month, this year. In response to your RTI application, the point required information is as follows. There is no definition regarding love jihad under law. No such case has been registered in Kokrajhar district. This is only from Kokrajhar district.
I think
you can have a look at the.
ये बहुत बड़ा कोई valuable piece of paper नहीं है. Let me answer you. First of all, what is our argument? We said that love jihad is a reality. Now we are requesting government of India through a mandate that time has come to define love jihad now. Now I think you will see lot of administrative and legislative action where the term love jihad will now be defined. So far we have ignored. We say that love jihad is not existed, but we have many evidence in our state and elsewhere. That is why people support when we talk about love jihad.
But sir, is that when you say there is evidence, I don't want to spend too much time on this, but really the question is, where is this evidence? Because all of these turn out to be examples of either interfaith relationships.
For you, interfaith relationship or something, it is very easy to explain. For me, when something is done and there is an intention of actually converting her faith and other related issue, all these broader terminology will come under love jihad.
Where was the proof of conversion in this case?
100.
In this case that you're citing, the Shraddha case, there was no proof of conversion. No, but there was no proof of conversion.
After he said in polygraph test that I would have got in place, sir, I will get place in a Jannat.
Sir, this is a case under investigation. Nothing has been proven in a court of law. So. Anyway, let me move on.
I'll tell you one thing. For you, these are you will interpret in a different way. I will interpret in a love jihad way. That is the clash between right and left. That is the clash between liberalized and civilizational values, and it will continue.
No, sir. This is not a clash between right and left. This is a clash between facts and provocative, unproven claims.
Let you be clear. You be clear in mind. What is fact and provocative? It will be decided by the people of Gujarat, not by Srinivasan Jain.
Okay, fair enough. But would you still concede that this kind of rhetoric is what the Congress... No, let me just finish the question. The accusation is that the BJP has ramped up this kind of rhetoric in order to bring a communal dimension to the election, because very soon after you made these comments, you have Amit Shah saying, Home Minister no less, going around saying that the 2002, we taught such a lesson to the rioters that there has been no such riot again.
That is a factual statement.
But what is the lesson that the government taught? Is the government conceding that they were involved in the riots?
Government of Gujarat has acted very strongly in 2002 and post 2002 that there is now no curfew in Gujarat, no riots in Gujarat, and Gujarat has seen an unprecedented development post 2002 because Gujarat government has handled the communal element with iron hand.
But what is the lesson that is being given?
That is the lesson.
But 1,000 people died in the riots.
No. I think you are linking something X and Y together. Riot is a issue which is in judiciary, but Gujarat government has taken series of action to act in accordance with law to curb the various action of people who frequently created communal clashes in Gujarat, who has engineered riots in earlier pre-2021, 2022.
Who are these people are we talking about? You're talking about presumably all communities, right?
You know whom we are talking, and we are not shy about that.
You're talking of Hindus and Muslims?
We are talking about rioters.
No, but rioters in the Gujarat riots, both communities rioted. Thousand people died. 800 Muslims, 200 Hindus.
Srinivasan,
Yeah.
you are only what Home Minister has said that post 2002 हमने ऐसे सबक सिखाया और गुजरात में कभी रायट वगैरह
He
नहीं
didn't say
हुआ.
post. He said 2002 में सबक सिखाया.
2002 से शुरू हो गया ना. 2002 से सबक सिखाना शुरू हो गया.
No, but that's what I'm asking. You said you are very clear about who you're talking about.
Yes, I know.
Who?
You know who?
No. Why don't if you're so clear?
I'm against it.
I don't know.
Indulge in riot.
So you mean all communities?
I mean, when I say that those who indulge in riot,
Okay.
and Hindu normally doesn't contribute in riots.
That's an extraordinary statement you made.
That is the statement because
But in Gujarat, sir, hold on, 800 Muslims were killed.
you see, Srinivasan,
You're saying Hindus don't indulge in riots?
Hindu as a community, we don't believe in jihad. So Hindu as a community, we believe in peace. Hindu
How would you
as a-
explain what happened in Gujarat?
That for judiciary is to explain. That not for me because case diaries are with judiciary.
No, but here you
I am
had
talking about
convictions.
Hindu. I am talking about Hindu community.
Yes.
Hindu community is extremely peace loving. None of the Hindu scripture the concept of jihad is available.
Sir, this is now getting into some philosophy. I'm saying on the ground, you've had a riot in Gujarat. 80% of those who were killed were Muslims. Hindus have been convicted for those murders. How can you turn around and say that A or B community does not participate in riots?
During the riot, many things has been said by NDTV.
No, sir, these are convictions in the court of law. This is not NDTV.
No, I'll tell you. Many things has been said during the riot by NDTV, but Supreme Court has now come out with clear judgment
Yes.
that whatever you have said about Narendra Modi, that's were not correct.
Not talking about Narendra Modi. You said Hindus
I
are
said
not
Hindu-
capable of indulging in riots. I'm
Normally,
saying where is the evidence to
I have
suggest that?
qualified the word.
Okay.
Hindu normally doesn't indulge in any riot in any communal classes because we do not taught in that way. We are completely believe in
But the
peace.
history, sir, of every communal clash or riot in this country involves both communities, right?
I mean-
That's why it's a riot,
no,
because you have both sides.
I think then you have to go to the history.
Okay, let's
who
not-
initiated all these things.
Okay,
you have
let's
to go
not
to the history.
Let's not go through the history. But when you say that you took a tough stand against the rioters, you have a situation, sir, where you have 11 men who were convicted of the gang rape and murder of Bilkis Banu who are released prematurely.
I think that
What
is-
kind of signal
I
are
think
you
the
sending about getting tough with rioters?
First of all, those things are under examination of the Supreme Court of India. Whether it has been released legitimately or not legitimately, that will be examined by the court.
I know, but isn't it prima facie to you
But
something
I-
are you shocked by it? Do you disapprove of it?
I think there is a standard procedure is laid. If the government has acted according to the procedure laid, then there is nothing to be sought. But if government has not acted according to the procedure laid down for parole,
Sure.
then definitely Supreme Court will come down.
No, but sir, so many decisions taken by other governments, including Congress and opposition governments, just because the government has taken a decision, that's not something you'd accept.
No, but
Why would you accept this?
But my problem is when the matter, you have raised the matter.
Yes.
Now matter is under examination of Supreme Court. Why you raise all these questions to influence the proceeding?
Sir, this has got nothing to do with the
It-
Supreme
it-
Court. We raised the issue.
no.
We reported on this issue from when they were released.
See, you see.
It's another matter that now it has come to the court.
You have reported the issue. Influenced by your reporting, somebody has gone to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court of India.
I'm very flattered that you think our reporting has so much influence.
Yes, it will have. Now, influenced by your reporting, somebody has gone to the court.
Okay.
And Supreme Court of India has taken cognizance of this particular issue. Now, why you keep on raising this issue?
Sir, you raised, when I say you, the BJP took out the Ayodhya matter has been in the courts for decades.
decades.
The BJP has took out an entire yatra.
No.
Asking for a mandir.
No, because,
so I'm saying just because something is in court
I'll tell you.
doesn't mean that it's not debated and discussed in the public domain.
There is a two dimension of it. a criminal matter or an individual matter and
Yes.
a larger cause. Larger
same-
cause has a different dimension, and this particular
That is now
parole
hair
issue-
splitting. You're now talking of sub judice. So I'm saying that even that was sub
No,
judice.
no, that was
Okay.
not sub judice.
But you don't think.
I'll again tell you, these cases, whether government has acted legitimately or not legitimately, you have to see the file and you have to appreciate the position.
You take political. I'm
Now
saying that on the
Supreme Court of
political
India-
level.
Supreme Court of India has released the convict of Rajiv Gandhi murder case.
Yes.
Now will you accuse Supreme Court of India also?
I'm asking you on Bilkis because that
No,
has
no,
been
no,
cleared
no,
by
no.
Bilkis
No, no,
was
but-
not released by the Supreme Court.
No, I am talking about Rajiv Gandhi murder accused.
Yes.
Now the Rajiv Gandhi murder accused has been released
Yes.
by the Supreme Court of India, although they were convicted for
Yes.
life.
Yes.
Now why not you do 2 or 3 program criticizing Supreme Court of India?
We have done programs on that, but are you
No,
trying
no,
to say
you-
two wrongs justify a right?
No. That is why I tell what you
No,
see
that's what I'm
wrong.
saying. No, but then is it
My-
two
my-
wrongs justifying
no,
a right?
What I am saying, what you are thinking as a wrong, Supreme Court might think tomorrow as a correct.
Okay, let me ask you
So
something
let-
which is not
let-
in court.
Which one?
Which is not in court, where you have another riot convict, Manoj Kukrani. He is convicted in the Narodia Patia riot case. Again, Gujarat riots 2002. He is campaigning for his daughter, who's a BJP candidate.
Yes.
He himself is coming
But
for
what
the
is harm in
BJP
that?
functions. He is being garlanded.
No,
He is being
no,
fed.
no, what-
He is being. He is a convict in a riot case.
But there is any law in the
Right.
country that if you are out of prison, you cannot go to hear any election meeting?
No, to campaign for the
What
BJP.
is wrong? He is not candidate.
No, but you have no. The BJP has no problem with the riot convict campaigning for the party.
In BJP public meeting, 1 lakhs people come.
Huh.
Now, do we get a character certificate from each and everyone?
Okay.
And even I have campaigned for that girl, so much educated girl, so much.
So there's a difference between you campaigning and
Oh, yes.
someone who's a riot convict.
No, as I told you, a riot convict.
Yes.
Do you have any law in this country that they cannot silently support a party or they cannot attend any meetings? There are so many convicts who have been released
This
from
is
the
purely a matter of law. This has nothing to do with political morality,
No,
ethics.
because he is not candidate.
None of that?
No, he is not candidate. Now
Okay.
BJP cannot go in a public meeting and say, look,
Okay.
you give your character certificate to attend in our meeting.
Okay. Is this, Himanta, listening to you, it's almost hard to imagine that you were once in the Congress. These views that we are hearing from you, is this really the real Himanta
No, I mean-
Biswa, or is this something which has now become a political change of heart? That since you've come to the
Pastor,
BJP,
now
you have kind of become this
I have
Hindutva,
two things. I have on
figure.
record many times says that I have wasted 22 years of my life in Congress. So what has happened during the Congress, I have forgotten. Because now coming to BJP.
No, I can understand if you feel that the Congress was politically going nowhere. But at the ideological level, right?
What is that ideology?
No, everything that you're saying,
No,
I'm
what
sure
is
is not,
that ideology?
are not things you would have said
Which-
when you were in the Congress.
Which one I said wrong? I said that Hindu is a peaceful community. In Congress, people will say Hindu is not a peaceful community. I said that Bilkis Banu's case is now in Supreme Court.
Okay.
As an advocate, I know when a matter is in
Right.
Supreme Court, do not discuss about that because you have a faith in judiciary.
Right.
Do in Congress we have a different view.
Okay,
Now
so you're saying everything you're saying is in the
Congress party rally, you will see many people who was involved in Delhi 6 riot.
Right.
They present in dais. So what was the Congress policy on riots?
Okay, so you're saying that there's actually no ideological shift in the position you've taken, but if you're looking at what is happening in Assam as well.
There is ideological shift. In Congress we used to worship a family, now we worship country.
Now
That
you are
is the
worshipping the
ideolo-
country. Okay, that is the ideological shift. But if you look at also what is happening in Assam, and there is this concern that this kind of bulldozer model of politics, which is started in Uttar Pradesh, Yogi Adityanath, has spread everywhere. You have bulldozed, I believe, a number of madrasas here, right? Now hold on, let me finish. Your argument may be that this is because there is some terror link. But again, because you say you're a lawyer, how is that due process of law? There has not been a conviction, there has not been any conclusive evidence. How do you bulldoze a property on an allegation?
You have not seen that we have also removed many temples for the construction of road.
Right.
Why NDTV do not take cognizance of the fact that BJP government also removed temple when it is required for expansion of road?
But this bulldozing has not happened because of expansion of road. You have claimed it is because of terror link.
First of all, you must know that bulldozing has been done with the full consent of the local people. Local people has given us either in written or they themselves bulldoze the madrasa because they think that madrasa has become now headquarter of Al Qaeda.
If they have done that, that's illegal. You can't just bulldoze a structure on a suspicion.
Those who has constructed the madrasa, if they themselves bulldoze
No, but I'm not talking of that. The state government has demolished.
State government has done in accordance with law.
How? That's exactly
there
what
is
I
a law.
understand.
We are following law.
But what is the law which says you can bulldoze a structure
there is a
when
law.
the case is still under investigation?
We have bulldozed the madrasa, nothing to do with case, but we have bulldozed the madrasa with full consent of the people who have constructed the madrasa, and in one or two cases we have acted completely according to the law of this land.
But overall, when you talk of the law of the land, as a chief minister, you're a constitutional authority. You're supposed to be a CM of all people. That is the BJP
100%.
slogan, Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas.
100%.
But listening to you, do you think people would get that impression? Are you the CM of all Assamese?
I think people will get the impression that NDTV is actually not a pro-Hindu. NDTV doesn't support Hindu.
No, not NDTV has nothing to do with this.
I think my own assessment looking at you, you are too much against Hindu.
No, why? I'm not against
because you criticize every Hindu issue.
No.
You say Hindu is a rioters.
No, not at all. I never said that. I said we are only by going by the law, by fact, and by the constitution.
No. You quote selective law. When there is a demolition of temple, you will not do any program.
Because I said that this has nothing to do with a civic issue. You demolished these madrasas on a different allegation, a terror allegation.
When a democratically elected government will bulldoze a madrasa, you be rest assured it will be in accordance with law. We are not going to bypass the law.
Okay, you're not going to bypass the law, but tell me in conclusion that when one sees you make these statements, when also one sees you campaign in Gujarat, are we seeing a wider footprint for Himanta Biswa? Because I'm saying it's not earlier. You were, of course, Chief Minister Assam. You were also looking after the Northeast. But now there are, for example, in Goa, where the Congress collapsed, a vast number of them defected to the BJP. The Congress alleged that you were involved.
Very happy.
Aapka phone aaya tha. You called MLAs
so
there.
If I contribute in any way in collapsing the Congress, it will be good for me. I am serving a national cause.
But did you?
I think, I help wherever it is required. In Goa case, I don't know. But wherever any Congress people meet me, they say that kya hoga dada? Hum bola chalo BJP aao. That is my common SOP.
But did you do that in Goa? Were you in touch with
Goa
the MLAs?
Goa mein probably one or two MLA might have asked my advice. Aur maine bola join karo. I don't know, I do not remember. But wherever, if today, if you also after this interview ask me advice, should I join BJP? I'll say yes, join BJP.
No, but coming to Goa, was it just advice? The allegation is that money was paid, funds were paid.
I think you see, no MLA will take money for joining any party. Neither BJP will give a MLA money for joining because BJP has
MLA
no
will
doubt.
Take money for joining a party.
They will not. I have not seen in my political life because the MLAs will always join in a political party when he is frustrated with the leadership of that party or his constituency people advise him. Third, he has a real reason of joining.
So this is again an extraordinary claim because we had countless examples where MLAs have alleged
from
sting tapes, video has
from
been recorded of cash being negotiated.
From 2001 to 2022 in my large
You've
vast
never
public
seen money
attitude.
being taken.
At least in case of Assam, I have never seen
So
exchange of money.
what about in Jharkhand when Congress MLAs were arrested? Jharkhand Congress MLAs
Yes.
were arrested in West Bengal with cash. The allegation is again, accusation was
But-
made that
but-
it was you.
But the MLAs have said that this is our money. We have gone to buy something, sari. and
आरोप
other
आप पे
product.
लगाया था that you
अरे
were.
मेरा ऊपर आरोप लगाने से मेरा क्या प्रॉब्लम है? लगाओ ना आरोप.
But is there any basis to it?
क्या फायदा क्या है? मैं I am in Guwahati.
Okay.
Something is happening in Calcutta. Something is happening in Guwahati. आरोप मेरा ऊपर लगा रहा है, मेरा प्रोफाइल बढ़ा रहा है. If somebody is helping me, what is my problem?
Okay. But
These all
But
people
you
are my
think-
well-wisher.
Okay,
They
but you-
are hell-bound in improving the
profile
aura
of
of
Himanta
Himanta
Biswa.
Biswa Sarma.
But you are saying that anyone approaches you to leave the Congress,
I'll immediately say that do it immediately.
do it immediately.
Yes.
You think that there is no hope for the Congress at all?
Absolutely no.
Rahul Gandhi, who you by the way compared to Saddam Hussein,
I said his looks, not
looks which the Congress said that you sound like a troll.
What is troll? I
A
don't
troll is someone who just does gali galoch at a very shallow
मैं तो
level.
एडवाइस दिया हूँ. मैंने बोला हूँ भाई दाढ़ी उड़ी काट लो, you look like नेहरू. अगर किसी को मैं इतना बढ़िया एडवाइस दिया हूँ कि you look like your grandfather, इसको ट्रोल बोलता है क्या?
But Saddam Hussein.
अभी.
No, but I'm saying the Saddam Hussein comment was seen as trolling
No,
Rahul.
अभी मैं कोई इसको नहीं बोल रहा हूँ कि आप सद्दाम हुसैन जैसा ही देखते हो. मैं बोला
Okay.
unfortunately you are looking like this,
Okay.
but just cut your, you save yourself, you will be look like Jawaharlal Nehru.
Again, you say Saddam Hussein. Some will say that is again communal signaling.
आप
You
दोनों
will-
आप
you deny?
look, Rahul looks beautiful. He's a glamorous person. But as of now, आप दोनों फोटो compare करके देखो. Then you question
So
me.
you're saying Congress no hope, even though Rahul is on this Bharat Jodo Yatra, they claim they're getting huge traction. You're not impressed?
But they are doing Bharat Jodo Jatra in Madhya Pradesh. Where is Madhya Pradesh? He was not in Bharat. They are walking through Tamil Nadu saying Bharat Jodo. Tamil Nadu is an integral part of India.
No, they're saying because of the BJP is dividing the country
Kaha,
on
BJP
communal, is creating communal rifts, and that's why they're doing Jodo.
Look, they are saying Bharat Jodo. BJP is not saying Tamil Nadu is not part of India.
Okay.
BJP is not saying Assam is not part
All
of
right.
India. Rather, BJP is saying every soil of this land is India.
Okay.
So you can do a jatra against unemployment. You can do a jatra for harmony. You can do a jatra for Saj Bharat.
Okay,
What
so
is
you're
this theme of Bharat Jodo?
Okay.
अभी तक मेरा दिमाग में नहीं आया. I tried to
still not-
demystify it many times.
But you couldn't
I
understand
could
it. Last question to you. When we see, as I said, you are much more visible on the national stage. You came to Delhi. You had a big program for Lachit Borphukan, who's a historical Assamese figure, the Prime Minister, etc. Were there. We see you actively in Gujarat. There are these allegations that you're involved in other state governments, whether you deny it or not. Are you eyeing a more national role for yourself?
You see, we have lot of work to do in Assam. Serving Assam at this critical juncture
That's not- you
is
didn't answer
serving.
my question.
I'll answer you. Serving India, because my service and even your service is needed for Assam.
Okay.
So we go to Delhi, we go to Gujarat as a simple Karyakarta of BJP.
This is not a sign that
I think-
Himanta Biswa is rising in the BJP ranks, is emerging as one of the national faces.
I don't see all these things because
Okay.
tomorrow election will be completed. People will forget who has gone to Gujarat or not. People will remember only Narendra Modi. so these are only
People
discussion.
will only remember Narendra Modi. Nobody.
Because Narendra Modi is the person who will bring development to Gujarat.
Okay.
So or India. So kun gaya, kun nahi gaya,
Nobody
it
will
will be
remember.
matter of history. On the day new CM will take oath, people will talk about him,
Okay.
and then people will talk about Narendra Modi rightly.
Right.
Who has gone to campaign or not, people will never even,
not remember.
that will not even come into their memory.
Okay, spoken as bluntly as ever, but thank you very much indeed, Himanta Biswa.
Surely, thank you.